In 1999, LEGO would change the world forever as they would team up with Star Wars and create the theme LEGO Star Wars. With The Phantom Menace on the horizon, LEGO and Star Wars were both larger than life and would get even bigger as they would team up, creating one of the most successful LEGO themes of all time. With over 800 sets and 1,000 minifigures made, LEGO Star Wars would become bigger than anyone could have imagined, and it's hurt our wallets more than we could have imagined. Let's take a trip to a galaxy far, far away and look at LEGO Star Wars sets that changed the future of LEGO forever. Starting in the very beginning in 1999, this is where the first official LEGO Star Wars wave of sets were made, with a total of 13 sets, and among them were sets 7101, the lightsaber duel, set 7110, the land speeder, and arguably the most infamous Star Wars vehicle of all time with 7140, the X-Wing fighter. While these sets might not hold up to today's standards, for the time they were amazing, and the most diehard LEGO Star Wars fans today are still searching for some of these sets to add to their collections. Just 1 year later in 2000, LEGO Star Wars would introduce to us the UCS or Ultimate Collector series line of sets. This line was for the more experienced builder or ultimate collector, no pun intended, and these builds would allow fans to get a highly detailed and as accurate as possible model set. LEGO would kick off this theme by releasing two UCS sets with the X-Wing and the TIE Interceptor. The X-Wing contains 1,300 pieces, it's 20 inches long, and even includes a printed display plaque, which LEGO stopped doing for a while, but recently they brought them back. This also includes the lone minifig R2-D2. If you wanted this set new in box today, it would cost you well over $1,000, but it originally retailed for $150. The TIE Interceptor has a total of 703 pieces, it sadly doesn't include any minifigs, and it retailed for $99, and now it costs just under $1,000 new in box. Both of these sets were designed by legendary LEGO designer Henrik Anderson, who's designed some of the most iconic LEGO sets ever. LEGO paid tribute to these models in 2023 and 2024 by releasing a new UCS X-Wing, and then in 2024 with the new UCS TIE Interceptor. But if you think all of this is crazy, this is just the very beginning. A monumental year for LEGO was in 2007 when they were gearing up to release what at the time was the largest LEGO set ever with set 10179, the Ultimate Collector Series Millennium Falcon. This beast of a set contained 5,197 pieces, had 5 minifigures. This set officially changed the tone for LEGO, and now the company was being seen as more than just a toy. This set just wasn't what the biggest LEGO Star Wars fans wanted, it was what all Star Wars fans wanted. It's a true testament of craftsmanship, and they made you feel the love poured into this model over the course of the many hours that you would spend building this piece of LEGO history. This Millennium Falcon is arguably the first set that shifted the perspective for people from thinking of LEGO as a kid's toy to something that now adults can enjoy too. Being able to display this magnificent piece of art is something that all LEGO fans wish to do today. This originally retailed for $5,000, but now it sees prices around $2,000, and it's not an easy set to come by. We aren't done with 2007 just yet, as this marked the first ever LEGO Star Wars Battle Packs, with the Droids Battle Pack and the Clone Trooper Battle Pack. Each of these sets retailed for $10, and they were simple builds, but would quickly become fan favorites as it allowed LEGO Star Wars fans to buy multiple of these sets and grow their clone and droid army. The LEGO community quickly grew to love army building, and from this moment on, battle packs have become a staple and a need with LEGO Star Wars fans. These two simple sets are responsible for one of the greatest and beloved hobbies within LEGO, which is none other than army building. 2008 saw the Clone Wars animated series release, and this was a groundbreaking moment for Star Wars. So many stories would be told, and we were introduced to so many new characters who would become fan favorites. Most importantly, it allowed for more new LEGO sets and minifigures. Sets like the 7675 ATTE, Republic Attack Ship, V-19 Torrent, and so many other Clone Wars sets were on shelves at the same time. But not only did this bring us Clone Wars sets, but special Clone Wars minifigures. LEGO wanted to make this as accurate to the animated series, so they gave every Clone Wars minifigure a brand new look. While the faces might have looked goofy and downright creepy at points, this does hold a special place for me, as these sets of minifigures are super nostalgic, and I'm sure they're super nostalgic for many of you. Do they look the best? Probably not. But I think they're overhated, and I applaud LEGO for trying to make these accurate to what we see on screen. Not only did 2008 give us Clone Wars sets, but following 2007's massive success with the UCS Millennium Falcon, LEGO stayed on their hot streak by releasing a massive UCS Death Star with set 10188. And this took the bar from the UCS Falcon and raised it even higher. This was the ultimate mix of a play and display set. For $400, this beast came with 3,803 pieces and a mind-boggling 27 minifigures. This has a 360-degree display range, and iconic rooms and scenes from the movie can be viewed and recreated, which was awesome. While the Millennium Falcon was a beautiful display piece, LEGO took this Death Star one step further, and this could double as a display and a playset. One could even make an argument that this was an MBS set. I consider it to be a mix of both, but either way, it was apparent LEGO is now trying to appeal to an even wider group of people than before. Taking your sets to the next level like this sure is an easy way to do just that. May 4th is known as National Star Wars Day, and 2011 was when it was the first official LEGO Star Wars Day, and this is easily the biggest release of the year. With numerous sets releasing in May, LEGO decided to have a special gift with purchase for any Star Wars purchases as long as you spend a certain amount on obviously Star Wars sets. And for the first year, with purchases of LEGO Star Wars sets totaling $100 or more, you would get the Shadow ARF Trooper minifig completely free, and this was the first and arguably best May 4th gift with purchase that LEGO has ever done. This has evolved into us getting minifigures and sets over the years, such as the Lars family homestead with Amperu, Admiral Yularen in his Imperial officer outfit, and even a super cool Death Star 2 micro build. The gold standard May 4th gift with purchase is an exclusive minifigure, but LEGO has released sets and builds without minifigs. Every year LEGO fans love to see what May has to offer, and each and every year it's always a great surprise. 2015, the Star Wars saga was back with The Force Awakens. Many were optimistic about the sequel trilogy, as it was time where a whole new generation of Star Wars fans could be born. The Force Awakens was more than another Star Wars movie. This was a chance to expand the franchise and gain even more fans, and LEGO saw this as a golden opportunity for more sets. With classics like the Millennium Falcon but with a sequel trilogy twist, and new sets like Rey's Landspeeder, Kylo Ren's TIE Fighter, and my personal favorite with the First Order Star Destroyer, this allowed LEGO to create new Star Wars ships and minifigures that we've yet to see before. While it's always nice to have a Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader minifigure on shelves, it was a breath of fresh air to see LEGO create new minifigs such as Rey, Kylo Ren, and so many more. While the sequels might have not been for everyone, they are responsible for some awesome LEGO sets and that incredibly expensive Finch Dallo minifigure. A quick history lesson for those of you who don't know. Finch Dallo was in the set The Resistance Bomber, but when this set originally released, the minifig included was a Resistance Bomber pilot. Towards the end of the shelf life, LEGO decided to swap the minifigure and include Finch Dallo instead of the Resistance Bomber pilot. This made Finch extremely rare, and not many people ended up getting this minifig because of how late it was put into sets. This minifig goes for over $1,100 today, and the set with Finch Dallo in it goes for well over $2,300. Going more into modern day LEGO Star Wars is where things get truly crazy. We begin our journey in 2017 with the second UCS Millennium Falcon, and the release of this set would make the bar for LEGO Star Wars even higher, as it would now be the most expensive LEGO set ever releasing for $800. This set would be a combination of both the sequel and original trilogy Millennium Falcon, with different radar dishes that could easily be swapped out, and minifigures from both trilogies. This includes 7,541 pieces and measuring 8 inches tall, 33 inches long, and 23 inches wide. Yeah, this is a massive LEGO set. Besides this LEGO set being the biggest and best set to ever release, this took LEGO by surprise, and stores worldwide weren't ready for the fan demand for this set. Lines would see crazy lengths, and LEGO were severely undersupplied with this set, while the Falcon would be sold out instantly. The LEGO site was down due to the amount of traffic, and fans had to wait months before getting their hands on this piece of LEGO history. This set is currently on pace to see nearly 10 years on shelf, and there's no sign of retirement in sight. 2019 was when The Mandalorian would release, and what a series this is. Mando and Grogu quickly became fan favorites, and we see them in numerous LEGO sets. What really sets their show apart from the rest is the first ever UCS LEGO set from a TV show was made from this series, with the Razor Crest. In 2022, for $600, you could have Mando's ship in your own home. This 6,187 piece set has 5 minifigs, well 4 if you don't consider the Blurg as a minifig, but all of these are exclusive to the set with the exception of Grogu. Looking past its massive engines and extremely detailed exterior, the interior is where a lot of the magic happens. The cockpit sees features with details from the show, and we even have a holding cell for the Mythrol, and this is nearly minifig scale. It's just a shame that the ship ended up getting destroyed in Season 2. A big factor for seeing many of these LEGO sets marketed for adults started around 2020 when LEGO launched their Adults Welcome campaign. As a way to increase the amount of adult LEGO fans, this ended up working as LEGO saw record profits in 2021 and 2022, and it's been that way ever since. Obviously, as I previously mentioned, the UCS Razor Crest was a massive success, and LEGO utilized their Adults Welcome campaign for that. Another monumental set to release after this historic moment was the UCS AT-AT Walker. Standing just over 2 feet tall, the AT-AT, or AT-AT, is in a league of its own. Releasing in 2021, much like the UCS Razor Crest, this is a full-fledged interior that could be filled out with snowtroopers. This and the Millennium Falcon are two sets widely considered the greatest LEGO sets of all time. In the end, LEGO Star Wars is more than just about sets. It's about the experiences created for us from the very first wave of sets in 1999 all the way to current sets like the UCS Millennium Falcon, AT-AT Walker, Jabba's Sail Barge, and so many more. These sets change the way that we not only interact with LEGO, but also Star Wars. It gives fans a new way to show just how much we love this galaxy far, far away, and it can distract us from anything else going on in our lives. Whether you're new to the LEGO world or a lifelong fan, remember this. Every time you connect a brick, every set you build, and every minifigure you collect, you are inserting yourself in LEGO history and are a part of a legacy that changed everything.